Hello students, welcome back to my channel once again. So today we will be starting with the CBSE Board Grade 10 chapter Surface Area and Volumes Part 2. So in the previous video I explained about the part 1 where we have done first we come to know about the cuboid and cube, and we have also solved some problems on cuboid and cube. Now, in this lesson, we are going to learn about the cylinder, cone, and the sphere. Okay, so let's take a look. So, first, we need to understand what is cylinder. Right circular cylinder. So, let us first see some examples of right circular cylinder. So, like roller wheels. So, that is a example of right circular cylinder. Pipes. That is also the example of right circular cylinder. Candles. So, these are also examples of right circular cylinder. Now, let us see the geometrical figure of right circular cylinder. So, this is the geometrical figure of the cylinder. The right circular cylinder has three faces. So now we are going to learn about the different properties of right circular cylinder. So it has three faces. Now what are the faces? Two circular faces. So let us see what are the circular faces. The base one and the top one. And we have one curved face. Okay, the curvature one is the another face. Okay. So there are three faces in the right circular cylinder. Cylinder has radius r and height h. So you can clearly see that in the cylinder we have two circular in the bottom and at the top, right? So the since it is a circular shape, so we have the radius and height is the entire thing that h. So that is the height of the cylinder. Okay. The cylinder has two circular faces of same radius. So two circular faces of same radius means in the bottom one we also have the r radius, and at the top one also have the same r radius. The distance between the centers of the circular faces is the height of the cylinder. So if we take the top circular face and the bottom one, and if we take the distance, that will be the height of the cylinder. So this is the h. Okay. Now height is always the perpendicular distance. Okay. So this will be going to the perpendicular. Now let us first understand formula for curved surface area of cylinder. So what is curved surface area of cylinder? So let us take a triangular sheet of length L and breadth B. So this is a triangular sheet with length L and B. Now let us fold the sheet to form an open cylinder. So let us fold it first. So if we roll it, it forms a open-ended circular cylinder, right? So let the radius of the cylinder be r and the height be h. Now we understand that area of the sheet is the rectangular one. So that is now the area of the sheet and the curved surface area of the cylinder is same, because if we fold a rectangular sheet and then if we make the cylinder, okay, so if we don't consider the bottom circle and the top circle, then the other part, that is a circular shape, that is the curved surface area. So the area of the sheet is same as the curved surface area of the cylinder. So area of the sheet is equal to what? Length into breadth, right? Because that is a rectangular shape. So that is L into B. And what is the CSA, that is curved surface area of cylinder? So L into B is the curve, same as the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now when we fold the sheet lengthwise, means L wise, Okay. So the length of the sheet is become the now the circumference, right? That is now going to be the circumference of the circular cylinder. So we know that circumference, the formula is 2 pi r, right? So now L becomes 2 pi r, and here B is becoming the height. That is the height of the cylinder. So if we just portray this B, you can clearly see that now breadth of the sheet is equal to the height of the cylinder. So that is equal to H. So the CS of the cylinder is, if we just convert the rectangular sheet into the cylinder, that is L into B, where we found out that L is equal to 2 pi r and B is same as the height, that is H. So CSA of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi r H. Okay, hope it is clear. I tried to show it with a diagram so that it will be clear to you. Now let us calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. So total surface area is equal to the curved surface area plus the area of the two circular faces. The two circular faces means the bottom circular face and the top circular face. So now we already know the CSA of the cylinder, that is 2 pi RH. And now area of two circular faces, the circular face each have the same radii and are parallel to each other, right? So this is going to be the, we need to just, we know the circular area, any circle area is pi r square. So there are two circular faces, so it will be 2 pi r square. So 2 into area of circular face, that is 2 pi rh plus 2 into pi r square, because pi r square is the area of the circular face. So now if we take a look here, the 2 pi r we can take common from here. So it becomes 2 pi r, and then we have within the bracket h plus r. So that is the total surface area of any cylinder, right, circular cylinder. So this is the formula for total surface area. Now let us find the volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder is the capacity of the cylinder, means how much it can contain, right? So the volume of the cylinder is area of the base into height. The circular faces of the cylinder have equal radii and are parallel to each other, right? So these are parallel. So area of the base is, this is pi r square. So that is the area, and height is h. So pi r square into h. So that is the volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. So you need to memorize this formula for cylinder, CSA, TSA, that is total surface area, and volume as well. Now let us solve some problem based on the cylinder. The first question is, the radius of a right circular cylinder is 3 cm, height is 7 cm. Find the curved surface area, total surface area, and volume of the right circular cylinder, where pi is equal to 22 by 7. So what is given over here? That radius is given, that is 3 cm. So radius are equal to 3 cm. Height is also given, that is 7 cm. Now we need to find out the curved surface area. So what is the formula for finding the curved surface area of cylinder? That is equal to 2 pi RH. So now curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi RH. Now put all these values. Pi means 22 by 7. Put the value over here. R is 3 and H is 7. Now we got 2 into 22 into 3. That is 132 centimeter square. So this is the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now we need to find out the total surface area of the cylinder. So what is the formula for finding the total surface area of cylinder? That is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. Now put all these values in the formula. 22 by 7. Then we have 3 into 3 plus 7. So 2 into 22 into 3 into 10 by 7. Now if we calculate, it is coming 1320 by 7. So the total surface area of the cylinder, if we take it the decimal, is coming approximately 188.57 centimeters square. Now the next thing we need to find out, that is the volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder, what is the formula? That is pi r square h. Now put all these values in the formula. 22 by 7 into 3 into 3 into 7. So now cut the 7, we got 22 into 9. So the volume of the cylinder is 198 centimeter cube. Always remember, volume, the unit will be in terms of cube, and for area, whether it is curved or total, always the area will be in terms of square. So here volume of the cylinder is 198 centimeter cube. So if we combine all this, so what are the values we got? The curved surface area is 132 centimeter square, total surface area is 188.57 centimeter square, and the volume is 198 centimeter cube. Now let us take a look at the more problems on the cylinder. Okay, now let's take a look at the question. The radius and height of a cylinder are in the ratio 3:7, and its volume is 1584 centimeter cube. Find its radius. Okay, so what is given here, that the radius and height ratio are given, that is 3:7. So that is r is to h is 3:7. So let us take the common multiple bx over here. So r will be 3x and h will be 7x. Now volume is given as 1584 centimeter cube. So we need to find the radius. So first we have to consider the formula for finding the volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square h. So now put that pi r square h is equal to 1584. So now put the values of pi as 22 by 7. R square means r we have considered as 3x. So 3x whole square into h is 7x. Now cut the 7 over here. So we got finally 22 into 9x square into x. So that means now if we just bring the x cube equal to 1584 by 22 into 9. Now if we cut, we got 176. Then finally we cut it, we got 8. So x cube is 8. So that means x will be cube root of 8, that is 2. Okay, so x we already got it. Now the radius will be 3 into x. So 3 into 2, that is equal to 6 centimeter. If they ask you to find the height, then just you need to multiply the x with 7, then you can find the height also. So the radius of the given cylinder is 6 centimeter. Now let us understand the cone. Okay, what is this one, and also the different properties of cone and the formula for cone. And also we are going to solve some problem based on cone. So right circular cone. So let us first see some examples of right circular cone. So the examples are ice cream. Every day means all of you love to eat ice cream, right? So ice cream is a shape of cone. If we take conical candles, or whenever you have a birthday party, we use the cone shape of thing, right? So that is also a cone. Sand cone, this is also a shape of cone. Now let us see the geometrical figure of right circular cone. So this is the geometrical figure of right circular cone. So what are the properties of right circular cone? A right circular cone has two faces. One is the circular face, the bottom one, and another one is the curved face. The curved one is the another face. So we have two faces. A cone has radius r and height h. Height is always the perpendicular one, and the slant height. So there is a new term, that is slant height, that is L. So that is going to be the L is the slanting height. Okay. Now if we take this, this is basically a sector. You know, sector means uh, um, when we draw a circle and if we take a curve arc from it, whatever angles it is making with the center, that is the sector, right? Now let us consider the sector whose radius is r. So this is r, and the length of the arc, okay, so that is L. Now let us fold the sector to form an open cone. So now let us fold it. So it is basically forming an open cone, means where we don't have the circular face, means the base one. So the radius of the cone is r over here, smaller, okay. Now height of the cone, if we have considered h, and the slant height of the cone as L. Okay, now we understand that the area of the sector is equal to the, because since we just fold the sector to a cone, so that is the curved surface area of the cone is same as the area of the sector. So now area of the sector is equal to the curved surface area of cone. Now what is area of the sector? So area of the sector is L into R, this L into capital R, okay, not small one, because sector that is a part of the bigger circle, okay. So L into R. Now L into R, so what is the sector formula? So what is the area of the sector? That is L into R by 2. So that is the sector formula. So that is equal to the CSA of cone. So that is the curved surface area of the cone. So any sector, whenever a sector we know the arc length and we know the radius. So to find out the area of the sector, there is a formula, that is half into length, that is the length of the arc into radius. Okay. So that is equal to the CSA of the cone. Right. Now the length of the arc is the basically the here now whatever whenever it is forming the cone, that is now become the circumference of the cone, right? So that is equal to 2 pi r. So 2 pi r, and now here the radius, so that is L is 2 pi r, and if we take the bigger r, so bigger r is now becoming the slant height of the cone. If you observe carefully, that becomes the slant height of the cone. Okay, so that is going to be the L over here. So that is equal to the divided by 2 is equal to the CSA of the cone. So finally the CSA of the cone will be pi r L. Okay, so this is how we got the formula for CSA of the cone, that is pi r L, where r is the radius of the cone and L is the slant height. Now let us find the total surface area of cone. So total surface area will be the CSA, that is curved surface area, plus the area of the circular face, that is the bottom one. So CSA already we know, that is pi RL, and area of the circular face will be pi r square. Right. So now if we take common here the pi r, then pi r L plus r. So that is the total surface area of the area of the cone is pi r into r plus L. Now the volume of the cone. What is the formula for the volume of the cone? So the volume of the cone is 1 by 3 into pi r square h. Okay, that is the volume of the cone. Now let us solve some problems using the formulas. The curved surface area of a cone is 4070 centimeter square and its diameter is 70 centimeter. What is its slant height? Okay. So what is given over here? The CSA of the cone is given, that is 4070 centimeter square, and its diameter is given, that is D is 70 centimeter. So since we know the diameter, so that means the radius will be half of the diameter, that is 35 centimeter. Now we need to find the slant height. So that means slant height means we need to find the L, right? So what is the formula for curved surface area? That is pi RL. Now put the value over here. So pi RL is equal to 4070. So put the value of pi, then R, and we need to find the value of L. Now solve this equation. So L we got 37 centimeter. So the slant height of the cone is 37 centimeter. Now we will take a look what is sphere, and also we will solve some problems on sphere. Okay, so now let us see some few examples of sphere. So like football. So basically sphere is nothing but a 3D figure of the circle. Metallic ball, that is also a sphere. Globe, this is also a sphere. Now let us understand the geometrical figure. Okay, so this is going to be the geometrical figure of the sphere. Okay, since sphere looks like a circle, but we need to make sure that it should be a 3D figure. That's why we have to internally we have to draw another uh, curved one to make it understand that it is a 3D figure we are talking about. So now what is the formula of surface area? So that is 4 pi r square. So that is the surface area. Here we have only one surface, okay, the curved one, and the volume will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So that is the volume of the sphere. Okay. Now let us see an activity to understand the formula for total surface area of sphere. So in this sphere case, we don't have any other curved surface area or total surface area, because curved surface area and total surface area will be same, because there is only one sphere is entirely the curved one. So that is going to be the total surface area. Now let us see the activity. So let us take a wooden ball and drive a nail into it. Okay, let us do that. Now taking support of the nail, let us wind a string around the ball. So let us put some string on it. Okay. Now when you have reached the fullest part of the ball, use pins to keep the string in place and continue to wind the string around the remaining part of the ball till you have completely covered the ball. So we have already done that activity. Now mark the starting and finishing points on the string and slowly unwind the string from the surface of the ball. Now we have to take the string out. Now let radius is equal to 10 centimeter. So the total surface area of sphere is equal to the total length of the string. That means how much length of the string is required. So that is equal to 4 pi r square. Now 4 into pi means 3.14 into, so r we have considered as 10, so that is 10 square. So that is coming around 1256. Okay, so whatever unit you have considered, that will be unit square. So here 1256 centimeter square. Then on a sheet of paper, draw 4 circles with radius equal to the radius of the ball, that is 10 centimeter. So let us take a sheet and draw 4 circles on it. So each of radius 10. Now start filling the circles one by one with the string you had wound around the ball. So now let us fill the circle with the string. So length of the string used in winding is equal to pi r square, because that is the total area of the circle. So that is 3.14 into 10 square. So 314 centimeter square. So now length of the remaining string will be 12,056 minus 314, that is coming 942 centimeter square. Now start filling the next circle with the string. So in same way, so after filling that, the length of the remaining string will be 942 minus 314, that is 628 centimeter square. Now start filling the next circle with the string. So length of the remaining string will be equal to 628 minus 314, that is 314 centimeter square. Now start filling the next circle, and finally we end up with no string left, that is 314 minus 314. So that means the total surface area of the sphere is, formula is 4 pi r square, because it is equivalent to 4 circles, circle areas. Now let us take a look of some problems based on sphere. Find the volume and surface area of sphere of radius 4.2 centimeter, where pi is equal to 22 by 7. So radius is given. So radius of the sphere is 4.2 centimeter. Now we need to find the volume and surface area. So what is the formula for finding the volume of sphere? That is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now put the formula and then put the value of it. So 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r cube, that is 4.3 into 4.2 into 4.2 into 4.2. Now let us do the simplification. So which is coming 310.464 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the sphere. Now we need to find out the surface area of the sphere. So what is the formula for finding the surface area of sphere? That is equal to 4 pi r square. Now put that value, 4 into 22 by 7 into 4.2 into 4.2. So which is coming 221.76 centimeter square. So this is the surface area of the sphere. Now the next problem is, the surface area of sphere is 616 centimeter square. What is its volume? Let us take pi as 22 by 7. So surface area is given. We need to find the volume. So what is the formula for finding the volume of sphere? That is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here the unknown thing is r. So we need to first find the value of r. So what is the formula for surface area of sphere? That is 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r square is equal to 616, that is given. Now from there we can easily find the value of r. Put the pi value. Now r square is coming 49. So r is equal to square root of 49, that is 7 centimeter. Now just put the value of r in the volume of the sphere formula, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 22 by 7. Now it is coming 1437.33 centimeter cubes. So this is the volume of the sphere. So that's all for today. Okay, hope you have understood this surface area volume chapter. If you haven't, then please rewatch it once again. And also don't skip any videos that we have I have already explained earlier. Otherwise later on you will not be able to understand, because there will be many more videos coming on this chapter. Okay, so don't skip any videos, otherwise you will not be able to understand the topics. So hope you like the video. If you like it, then please just raise the thumbs up button. Okay, and please do share this with your friends so that they can also learn something before, because your exams are also approaching. So start learning now, and please share this. And if you have any question, you can always raise that in the comment section. And to get the new videos that will be I will be publishing soon, therefore that you need to just press the bell icon. If you don't subscribe, then you will not get notified for the upcoming videos. So for that, just press the bell icon. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.